All right, so how we doing today? So this is a remnant one. So I'm just moving along from the interlude I've just done, speaking about what I want to do moving forward in this food and health series. Okay, that I'm going to get into some of the foods that we can eat and dietary changes. That's if you want to consider making changes for a better, longer life and a healthy as well as a healthier one. Some of the powerful plant-based foods from the Most High that you can consider eating, as well as fasting. And we'll talk about other stuff though too. Okay, like uh, like vitamins and certain vitamins that can help out your bloodstream. All right, to reverse ailments like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. Okay, leading to cancer, heart attack, and stroke, as well as heart disease. So let's get into this COVID chart here. And I'm saying that as well as because COVID, all right, what if a person's exposed to it, what it likes to do is, all right, it likes to take advantage of the fact if the human body has these ailments, okay? So it's going to ravage the body even worse. It makes you more susceptible of dying from COVID, all right, or being seriously shut in. You don't want that. All right, so looking at these cases here as of 11 October 2020, and we are in the second wave of this uh, virus, and we don't know what is capable of doing. In the United States, we have 7.75 million cases, 214,000 deaths, all right, with 51,000 cases a day, and then about 600 cases a day in deaths. Now, I realized over the last few days the cases of deaths actually went down, maybe got cut by about 40%, but we're still getting a lot of cases per day. Worldwide, 37.3 million cases and a little bit over 1 million deaths. So this says right here that 20%, it's like 20% of the deaths, more than that actually, are from the United States of America in the whole world, okay? 7.75 million cases worldwide. So that's about one in five, one in four, maybe 4.8. So one in five are right from America. And we have what? It's like about 350 million people here. The world has a population of about 7.5 billion, and we're leading the way. And a lot of this, I stated incessantly before, a lot of these cases we wouldn't be sustaining half of that. All right, if we would change our diet and a lot of our health conditions and so forth. All right, but a lot of it has to do with poor diet and a lack of physical activity. There's not enough people who are working out. Now there's more people trying to work out. But I guess that's what it took, the COVID era. That's what it took for people to wake up and realize that there's a higher power out here, number one, and then number two, and to take care of your body, because your body is a temple. Okay, we're going to have a segment where we're going to get into some scriptures where the Most High talks about that. All right, so this is an article from Healthline. All right, I'm not really going to sit up here and preach about vegetables. All right, you guys already know that. Who's listening? You probably hear it at school. You probably heard it from your doctor. That's if you go to the doctor. All right, so you guys know this by now. But we're just going to talk briefly about it. Okay, these are the healthiest leafy green vegetables, and it doesn't hurt maybe to try to substitute vegetables for a lot of the meat and a lot of the dairy products that you're eating. You'll realize, along with fasting, you really don't need it. Okay, you're not as hungry as you may think you are, but all you need is pretty much water, essential nutrients and vitamins, okay, and fiber. That's what your body really needs. All right, so you guys know that it's packed in vitamins, okay, and low in calories. You guys already know that, all right? It reduces the chance of obesity, heart disease, and high blood pressure. Okay, trust me. All right, because I've done the same thing with fasting and eating more salads, and my body feels better. All right, the most healthiest, according to Healthline, and I agree to this, and it says in several articles, is kale. Kale is like the new beef. Okay, so uh, this is one of the healthiest green leaf vegetables that you could eat. All right, so let's look at this right here. Okay, these articles right here, or this passage here. Okay, 1 cup. This is 67 grams. All right, of raw kale packs 684% of the daily value for vitamin K, 206% of the daily it's like the daily vitamins amount for a daily value for vitamin A, and then 134% of vitamin C. So if you got 1 kale of that, okay, you could chop it off, chop off a couple of stems or whatever. You could get a pack of 8 stems from the store for like $1. Chop it in half, put it in a cup. Okay, you could eat it raw, you could blend it, or maybe you could cook it. 1 cup it has more than enough vitamins that you need for the day. All right, and you may eat this or consume it and realize, wow, it does fill you up. All right, for me, it doesn't fill me up, but I may eat some nuts, or I may just kind of, I don't know, fast, or just have a lot of water. Okay, to pretty much to flush out the system. All right, so in summary, all right, that this vegetable has vitamins A, C, and K. So that helps out with your eyes, that helps out with your immune system, and it helps out with energy and so forth. All right. So they say it's best eating raw. Eat raw. A lot of people don't like raw vegetables, maybe unless it's in salad. Okay, you could either have salad, or you could. What I like to do is I like to pretty much to grind it up or blend it, probably with apples and lemon. Okay, I may put celery, which is another powerful vegetable there. Okay. Microgreens, the same thing. All right. So one thing I'm seeing is since the 80s, people have probably been eating greens. Like greens used to be more so for a garnish, but people are realizing, I think, the health value. Okay. Well, the smart ones, okay, that want to eat to live. Okay. One study, all right, found that microgreens contain up to 40 times more nutrients compared to their mature counterparts, okay, with vitamin C, E, and K. Okay, so these vitamins, they'll provide you with a lot of the vitamins and nutrients that you need. All right, collard greens. All right, this used to be used for more of a garnish, okay, during the holidays, but people are eating collard greens more often. All right, as they're related to the kale and spring greens. All right, so they're more thicker in texture. All right, but they're good to eat. They have kind of like a little tough texture there. Okay, but they're good. All right, I like to pressure cook mine. So let's talk a little bit about that. Vitamins A, B9, and C. Okay, so they say that 1 cup has 1,000% of vitamin K. All right, so it helps with your blood clotting, so that's going to help to reduce your cholesterol. All right, that's if you stay away from the diseased meats, a lot of these meats. So you should cut your meat in half if you're going to try to eat more vegetables. All right, so, and according to here, this passage here that this article says that it's healthy in with women. Okay, spinach. This is another one. Spinach, this is something that I don't eat enough of. All right, but what I do is I like to make spinach with probably beets. Like I'll make like a smoothie out with beets, or beets, spinach, maybe raspberries, something like that. And that potion of a smoothie can help you out with especially with your prostate if you're a man. Okay, and your helps you out with your libido as well. All right, so a little bit about spinach. Okay, there's a popular green vegetable and is easily incorporated into a variety of dishes. and that's true. Okay, you could eat uh, salads. It's mainly in salads, okay, but people make it in soup. They put it on pizza. All right, with that cheese that constipates you. So yeah, I think this is something that people don't really eat enough of. All right, so it's an impressive source of vitamins. Okay, it has 181% of daily value for vitamin K. 181%. Wow. 56% of the daily value for vitamin A, and 13% of daily value for magnesium. Okay, magnesium helps out with the bloodstream. Okay, promotes good bone health. So that's not bad. Okay, folate, which plays a key role in blood cell production and prevention of neural tube effects in pregnancy. Okay, and even for men, that this helps out with your neurological system. Okay, even in men. All right, so that plays a vital part of your body. All right, so according to this article here, there, ladies, this helps you out with your pregnancy. Okay, with your folate, and that's what you need to nutrients you need for your baby. Okay, cabbage. All right, it's a form of thick custard thick leaves that come in green, white, and purple. Okay, the most popular is green cabbage and red cabbage. It doesn't hurt to eat some of that every now and then. Some of that red cabbage, this stuff is good. I need to get some myself. I hadn't had some of that in a while, but I do eat the green cabbage. All right. So, just a little bit of interesting data here that's fermented and turned into sauerkraut. Okay. If you're in the Asian world like Korea, all right, they let it rot in a pot. They call that kimchi, and that's really, really good for you. You can either get it hot or you can get it mild. You can get that probably at an Asian or Korean grocery store there. Okay, and it's going to provide the same properties as would kale and spinach and all that. Vitamin C, A, and K. Okay, and it's also good for your digestive system as well. Okay, help cleaning out your small and large intestines, particularly your large intestines. Okay, beets. And let me do a check here, and then we're gonna have to cut this short. All right, so there's a very beneficial vitamin here according to Healthline. So, and like I say, it's very, very, I think people don't really eat this vegetable enough. I don't. Okay, and I think this is waking me up by reading this article. All right, pertains potassium, calcium, riboflavin, fiber, okay, vitamins A and K. 1 cup, okay, of cooked beets, okay, represents 220 the daily value for vitamin A, 37% of potassium, and 17% of the daily value for fiber, okay. Beta carotene and lutein, okay, which may reduce the chance of eye disorders, okay, degeneration and cataracts. All right, so this is good stuff. All right, so with the beta carotene, that also has a high intake of vitamin or a high value of vitamin A. All right, let's see if they have any others here that I want to talk about. Romaine lettuce, endive, bok choy. So we'll talk about a couple of more of these here in a different segment here. I'm going to talk about the bok choy, which is pretty much like a Asian version of cabbage. They have a couple of other type of lettuces that are somewhat related. They're not really popular here in America. And that will conclude this part of green leafy vegetables. So stay tuned for part 2 of this segment here. All right. And if you like this video, subscribe, like, and share. Okay. Cut back on the meats and vegetables, or meats and dairy products, and replace those with more vegetables and water.